listen to this that I've been thinking about. Soccer is so I've had this theory that each sport is a celebration of different evolutionary traits that we've had throughout history. Listen, this is a full explanation. The first way that humans used to kill predators is we used to outrun them. Right? We have the ability to sweat. Most animals don't have the ability to sweat. So we would just, a gazelle would run and then we'd follow it for 50 miles. Like we just keep following it because we had more stamina. Soccer, the first sport. Then soccer, soccer's the original sport that we had. First sport was soccer. Next evolutionary trait that we learned is the throwing arm. That's when we realized, hey, instead of running after things, we can pick rocks up and we can throw them at them. That is a football and baseball celebration of those sports. After that, after the throwing arm, we invented the slingshot as well as the bat. Hockey. Hockey and lacrosse. The newer sports, but not the newest. Those are the celebration of tools. Same thing with tennis. We figured out that we could hit something into something else.
Is this chronological?
Yep, 100%. I looked it up. The newest sport, basketball, right? The newest sport of basketball, which is literally a celebration of working together as a team as well as chilling. It's a team. If you put 5 guys in a room and you put a basket and you give them a ball, intuitively they will begin playing basketball. And that's because we've hit a point in our evolution where we no longer need to worry about anything. It is a celebration of the full evolution of humanity as a species.
But like, I get the sentiment. I kind of agree with the premise, and I do think that's the root cause of it. But it is a stretch to explain it in the way you could have also said the first sport is running. That's the first.
It's not a sport.
This cross country is a sport.
No, it's not.
Who can cover the most distance?
It's not a team sport. I'm talking about team sports.
That's quite literally the first sport.
It's not a sport. It's not a sport.
But ice skating is.
Ice skating is not a sport. I'm talking about team sports.
Okay, that's there's team sports and there's sports.
I'm talking about team sports.
But still, you put a ball in a net in front of a group of people, they work together to put the ball into the net. It's the same thing as basketball.
But there's a reason that they made the field so fucking big.
Yeah.
It's because it is an endurance sport. If you made it
small, it would be a much different sport.
Exactly. That would be a new sport that we would invent in the future. There will be a version of soccer.
We already have it. It's been futsal.
Exactly.
Hundreds of years.
New.
No.
Yes.
That's just how you play soccer when you don't have a field. You play futsal.
The original sport was soccer, and it's a celebration of endurance.
I think the original sport was soccer because they were like, oh, we've got a ball.
They didn't have a ball. They made a ball.
A ball existed for some purpose, not soccer, and they were like, I'm going to kick it.
Yeah, but then they went...
And they went, this scratches my brain in a way that it must be because I used to chase a gazelle.
Yes. The reason that each sport is satisfying is because it's evolutionarily activating.
I agree. I think it's just...
There's something so sad. If you throw a ball and you hit a target 100 yards away...
It's the same thing as shooting a bow and arrow and hitting. I agree with you.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Each sport is an ancestral celebration 100%. Of an evolutionary tactic that helped us survive.
Anything that gives you dopamine is that. Quite yes. Food, sex, dreams.
Like, but those are in and of themselves. This is a metaphor.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It is a result of the things that are in and of them. It's the result of the fact that you get positive responses when you do these things due to the evolutionary survival of you did those things, you lived better. So I agree.
No. Because here's the thing: music and art are not evolutionary.
Well, yeah. Recognizing patterns, like all of the root things of why we appreciate music and art are the same thing of why we're good hunters, why we're good at picking up on our surroundings, why we live is being able to...
Do you think music is relative to hunting?
100%. I mean, just living life, being able to pick up on the different tone of birds whistling, the different, like all those...
That's where music's from?
Well, just that the appreciation of sounds is the summation of your surroundings. Like, it's like... the more in tune you are with all of your senses, the better you survive. Whether it's taste, scent, smell, hearing.
So you would say art is a way to become more in tune with your senses.
I think art is appreciating the senses that you have. I think art is going, like, when you look at something beautiful, you go, wow, I'm taking in something beautiful. It's the same thing like hearing, same thing as smelling. Like they evoke emotions that are instinctual to you.
Interesting.
Like I've never really thought about that, but that is definitely what's happening.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's the root of.
So the argument now, you took my argument even further.
Well,
and you said not just sport, but literally everything worth doing
yes.
is because it's a celebrated evolutionary tactic that helped us to survive.
Yes, that's.
But true, but we are also.
premise-
I would say yes, but we are also actively evolving. So like there are new things that aren't ancestral. I would say sport specifically taps into to old brain, where like. I would say music is then the newer evolution of sport, where like after we figured out,
I think it's all just so core. Like it's the foundation of your
being
are those instincts, like those the things that you get positive and negative reinforcement from.
Okay,
and all of those are like your premise is like I get where you're going, but I think the real premise is that everything that we do is. Because
then it's just tying to what it is. So you would say music is our ability to listen and hear nature and the sounds, and painting is our ability to see patterns in things and then recreate them.
Yeah.
And then comedy is our ability to communicate with other people and relate to them.
Tasting,
Cooking, that's obvious.
Yeah, it's all.
And baseball
everything.
is the throwing arm.
And baseball is to go.
Soccer's endurance.
Yeah, to smash a ball.
And
top
lacrosse,
corner, top
in
bins.
hockey, new sports, the tools.
And
Do you know the David versus Goliath story?
yeah, slingshot.
Yeah, it's gun.
It's gun.
Well, it's a story about it's a story about a 5-foot guy who shoots a giant in the head with a gun.